Hey, it's Irish Veve here, back to bring you another video. This time we're going to be looking at the brand new news that Veve are launching Marvel Mighties Season 2 this Saturday, 28th August on the Veve app. Not particularly excited about this news. I would have preferred a regular drop. I would have preferred if we had to wait a couple of months until Series 2 Marvel Mighties. I do love Marvel Mighties. I have the full Captain America set, and I do intend on collecting the full set of every Marvel Mighties drop. I just think it's a bit too soon. We've kind of been bombarded and overloaded with these blind boxes with the comics, and now we're into another blind box, and just there is a lot of negativity around it on Twitter, and really I'd rather have seen just a regular Marvel drop. Now I think we will get a regular Marvel drop on the 31st of August, the last day of the month, because Dan in the AMA did say there was 3 more comic drops and 2 more collectible drops in August. We've had the 3 comics. This is one collectible drop, and if they do another drop on Tuesday, that's the last collectible drop to wrap off Marvel month. So just a bit annoyed that it's not a regular drop. But however, it is what it is. Marvel Mighty Season Series 2, what could it be? So I've done a bit of speculation. Series 1, of course, was Captain America, and I think it's going to be one of these A-lister characters. What kind of take might they do? So, let's crack on. I think it could be the Hulk. It could be the Hulk, and I think if they do it, it's important to note that for Series 1 for Captain America, there was no Captain America first appearance, right? There was Steve Rogers' first appearance, and then there was Bucky and the other characters that have played Captain America. But there was no Captain America first appearance. So I think that sets precedent. I think we'll see the same. So if it is the Hulk, I don't think we'll see a Hulk first appearance. So we could see Bruce Banner. It would be really cool if they did something like this, where he's half Bruce changing into the Hulk. He's not quite Hulk, he's not quite Bruce, but it could be Bruce Banner first appearance, and that's a really clever way to do it. Okay, next up on the Hulk set, we could have Grey Hulk. Grey Hulk was the first Hulk ever printed in a comic. Now, the one reason we mightn't see the Grey Hulk is the average Marvel fan or MCU fan or whatever comic book fan, they just probably don't know anything about Grey Hulk. Because it was a long time ago. He hasn't really resurfaced, and maybe just a bit too obscure. But it's certainly one of the main Hulks that I would think of when I'm thinking of the Hulks. But I probably know a little bit more about comics than the average Veve user. So could be the Grey Hulk. Next could be Professor Hulk. Of course, we've seen him from the latest Avengers movie. He was taken from the comic books, so he's a version of Hulk that has all the power, strength of Hulk, but it's Bruce Banner's brain. He can talk and he's really smart and stuff. So he's got the best of both characters. So we could see Professor Hulk. Then next we have Red Hulk. Red Hulk is a villain to Hulk. He has been in the MCU, but not as Red Hulk. So he's the General Thaddeus, I think. I can't remember his name. He's a general guy. He goes hell bends on seeking out the Hulk, and eventually he gets powers and gets exposed to gamma radiation. For some reason, he goes red. Now he's a Red Hulk, so potentially could be in there as the the regular rare, and then our ultra rare. Abomination, a villain. So for the Captain America set, we had Red Skull, who's the most iconic Captain America villain, and of course for Hulk, Abomination would be the most iconic villain. So here we have the Funko Pop version of how that could look in Mighty Marvels or Marvel Mighties. So let me know your thoughts. Could it be Hulk? Another hero could be, we could get a series out of it, is Iron Man. So let's have a look at that, how that might look. So first off, again, we'd have, of course, Tony Stark. Again, reminder, we didn't have first appearance Captain America, we had first appearance Steve Rogers, so this would be first appearance Tony Stark. Now, it would be really cool if it was the Mark 1 Iron Man costume, which was the one he built in the cave, as opposed to the red and gold. I can't see them not doing the red and gold suit. They could do both. So it could be the suit, so it could be the Mark 1 first appearance. The OG original Iron Man suit first appearance, Mark II first appearance, or whatever they're called. I don't know all the names. So, in the set we could see War Machine, so he ties in nicely. Of course, it's Brody. It's got the silver coloured Iron Man costume, and I would wonder, would they call him War Machine or would they call him Brody? Because if they're calling him Tony Stark, then we might call him Brody instead of his alias War Machine. Next up, character to wear the Iron Man suit is Pepper Potts, Tony Stark's girlfriend / potentially wife. I'm not too sure. It's complicated, maybe. We could have a Pepper Potts in a suit type character, and that's a cool way to do it with the helmet off, so you know it's definitely Pepper Potts. Or it could be just a very feminine build to the figure, so it's quite clearly a woman in an Iron Man costume. So Pepper Potts, maybe. Then the rare could be Hulkbuster. Everyone loves to see this suit in the movies. Really, really cool. It was funny. I like the fact that for a time Bruce Banner was in the Hulkbuster. That was kind of sweet. But I guess if it comes out in this form with the helmet closed, we won't know who's driving. So we could see Hulkbuster first appearance. And then for the villain, it's an interesting one because in the comics, the villain most connected to Iron Man is the Mandarin for years and years and years. But the MCU have kind of changed that now, so he's now the main villain in the new film coming out soon. I'm gonna butcher the name. It's Shang-Chi or Shang-Li and the Search for the 10 Rings or something. I don't know the name of it. Apologies. But he's now the villain in that movie, so I don't know if they would now connect him to Iron Man for a Veve drop. So with that in mind, the next most famous villain, we've got Whiplash as well, was a possibility, but I thought of this guy Ironmonger. So he's the villain in the first Iron Man movie. It's similar style suit. It could be much bigger than the others. Yeah, and I thought that would be the most likely, given the fact that the Mandarin is so much connected to the new movie in the MCU and not so much Iron Man. We did see a fake Mandarin, which was really cool. I like that. We did see the fake Mandarin in the movie, which was really funny. But yeah, just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Are you happy about having another Marvel Mighties drop so soon? Do you think it could be a Hulk series? Do you think it could be Iron Man series? What else could it be? I've heard some people commenting they'd love to see the Guardians of the Galaxy, which would be sweet. Who'd be the Ultra Rare? It'd have to be Groot, wouldn't it? Everyone would want Groot. Some of the X-Men could be cool, with Magneto potentially as the Ultra Rare. Yeah, who knows? We have to see. I do like the format actually of 4 figures, 4 goodies, and then a baddie. So that would be cool. So actually for Guardians that wouldn't apply. So I don't know who the main baddie is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe the Collector or something like that. But yeah, I like that format 4 and then the Ultra Rare, the bad dude. So I'm definitely going to be looking to get this full series, whatever it is. I do hope the drop is done in the format that the first drop was done. That when you buy one, you know straight away what you have before you buy another one. Because my strategy would very much be buy, hit an Ultra Rare, stop buying, pick up the rest in the secondary market. That would be my strategy, but the blind boxes in the comics have shifted a bit so you don't know what you've got until it delivers, and that would not be ideal in this format. So hopefully they've kept the original format for this. I think they have, because they're treated as separate figures with their own mints. With the comics, it was treated as one comic with different rarities with single mint split across. So I think that's why they had to shift that the way they did the blind boxes on drop day, and I'm hoping for this it will shift back to the way it was with the first Marvel Mighties drop, because it was a way better user experience. So hopefully that will be the case. Okay, that's it for me. So leave a comment, let me know on what you think. Are you looking forward to this drop? That's it. I'm out of here.